The following is a fan-based parody. Please support the official release.
If this video reaches 1,000 likes, we'll be giving away 2 FR t-shirts for the Moliminous store.
You know, thinking about it, it must be insanely tough to wrap a pony in string like this if you're not a unicorn. Just another sign of unicorn privilege. Half these stalls don't even have people manning them. I know this is the land of friendship, but what's stopping people from just taking what they want?
Hear ye! Hear ye! The Ponyville Foal and Billy Bear!
Those are some pretty flat-looking balloons, not to mention they're suspended by nothing. Oh hey, Sweetie Belle's parents actually decided to be parents today. Oh wait, bulk bicep wasn't there before, and also the hammer was easily twice the size as it is now. Amethyst has stolen Tinky.
Your favorite dragon? Aw, gee.
Look, I checked to make sure it wasn't just my version, but this lip sync is way off. Spike's mouth is closed for the entirety of his last half of the sentence.
But it will all be worth it when we hear those 3 little words.
It's high noon.
Yo, it doesn't travel. Oh, there's no room for my puppets.
Wait, you guys weren't coordinating with one another to ensure that this was the right size? Also, the man, that's a gold puppet theater. If you're not gonna use it, smelt it down for a fortune. Hey wait, if it doesn't move, then how exactly did it even get there? Did Rarity drag it the whole way with her magic?
My little bro.
Skip.
So that puppeteer didn't like your exquisitely crafted best puppet theater in the history of puppet theater's puppet theater.
That's one extra puppet theater.
And that makes me miserable.
Despite the running mascara dripping on white fur, Rarity is never stained. She wants to make a contribution, and your first thought isn't to brainstorm creative ideas, but go to an abandoned castle for a magical spell.
You don't think we should use magic?
Abandoned Castle has a secret entrance with a locked cage and a single book inside, and you think this is something that will help Rarity. Really? What? For iron to melt, his flame would have had to have been around 2,700 degrees Fahrenheit. And to have melted so quickly, it would have had to have been infinitely hotter. I sure hope there was an opening somewhere for the bats, otherwise they should have starved to death hundreds of years ago. The book is now somehow upside down because the smooth edge is now on top.
Wouldn't be so easy to get. And it's covered in spikes, like me.
It somehow just flipped twice. Spike is now reading the book upside down. Also, clueless protagonist escapes mortal danger without realizing it, cliché.
Station instantly brings ideas to life.
How convenient that the book happened to be the one that's locked up in the secret passage that you just happened to open.
But I brought you something.
Unless it's another carton of vanilla oat swirl.
That's obviously strawberry.
Or should I say that I've ever imagined?
Evil foreshadowing is evil.
She used
A good designer never reveals her tricks.
Rarity is addicted Spike. Wait, it's over? We don't even get to see a little bit of the fair?
My pleasure. Well, guess I can return it now that the fair's over.
Return it? But you remember the passage was sealed with a solid slab of stone, right?
So glad you're here.
Whoa!
Hoarders, My Little Pony edition.
Oh, what do you say we get a little breakfast before we get started?
No time for breakfast.
No time for breakfast, but there was time for you to fix your hair. So much for equivalent exchange. What is Ego Raptor doing here? From one job he hates to another.
Thing before we go.
Hang on, did she just turn the musicians into these ponies? Because the clown was himself turned into a fancy server, but still himself. This one replaced the guy with an already existing character. You gave Spike a gym suit, so isn't that like giving a person candy underwear?
No! I made a promise to Rarity to keep this to myself!
So sometimes Spike literally hears him saying who, and then other times hears him saying actual sentences. Hang on, did she just pass him through solid objects? Are we just gonna gloss over that? Most people would give an arm and a leg to have their streets literally paved with gold. And he should have choked right there.
Why would I do anything with your book? We're friends! It was probably the owl.
That's racist.
Like Manhattan, Philadelphia, Canterlot.
The animators didn't feel like making new chariots and decided just to copy and paste.
I let you become something awful.
Awful.
But wasn't it supposed to be her saying it?
A true friend knows that you're speaking up because you care about them.
Oh yeah, the book. They used to do that, and then they abruptly stopped it.